Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We're also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebar2go.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we're mailing it in for St. Patrick's Day. My name is Miss Beka Sue. Please join me in welcoming my leprechaun, Steve Akeley, as well as our special guests, Darren McElroy, Jeff Andreezy, and Kathy Cool.
Hey gang, what's up?
Howdy.
Hey y'all.
Hey, hello. So yes, here we go. St. Patrick's Day, a holiday dedicated to drinking, right? That's what St. Patrick's Day is all about, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't think anything else. It's just about drinking. So yeah, fun stuff.
Besides being at the airport, it's the only time where it's appropriate to start first thing in the morning and just go all day.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
You have other holidays that you do that for?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure people do that 4th of July too.
Also, Mardi Gras just happened. There was definitely people drinking all day in St. Louis.
Okay, maybe Mardi Gras. True. Mardi Gras is better than 4th of July. I don't think 4th of July is dedicated exclusively to drinking all day.
Yeah, to younger people, yes, but a lot of people, it's like family stuff.
Right. Yeah,
those
other people that Saturday's a day you drink all day. You know, it's not just special occasion thing. So yeah, I get it. For some people, is drinking all day every day, but for the rest of us, for a society, yes, St. Patrick's Day is one of the few. Let's just say one of the few where it's dedicated to just drinking, and that's what it's all about. So we'll talk maybe about that later, maybe not. I don't know. Kathy's got a couple things she wanted to talk about. We'll do one here and then one after the break. What do you got here pre-break for us, Kathy?
Pre-break. So potlucks. Do you have a go-to dish that you take to potlucks?
Okay. I used to have one. It was be the little weenies and barbecue sauce, and then you'd kind of mix it up and do some different things. Sometimes it would be in the crescent rolls and stuff like that. But I find as an old guy, I can't eat those anymore. They get to my stomach, so I don't bring those anymore. So now it's up in the air. I'm a free agent. We'll see.
Did you put grape jelly in with the barbecue sauce?
No, but I have done that. Not on the regular, but I have done that before. Yes, I guess I should say, but that wasn't part of the regular thing. No.
Yeah, this is very seasonal for me. So in the colder months, which are
April
September through June in Minnesota, it's a tater tot hot dish because everybody loves that. Everyone loves a tater tot hot dish. But in those warmer months, I'm going to go back to the concept of it's a grape salad, but all it is grapes, and it could be green, could be red, and sour cream. Mix it all up and put some brown sugar over the top of the bowl. Oh my God, it blends down. It is fabulous.
No, that sounds terrible.
Grapes?
It's fabulous. What's that?
Are the grapes whole or do you cut them?
No, I was thinking about that as I was eating mine on the road today, and I said, no, these are too big. You got to cut these in halves or so. They need to be cut.
Just Steve's nightmare.
Yeah.
It sounds great besides the green grapes. I would just leave them out and do double the purple grapes. Purple grapes are best grapes.
Do you ever freeze your grapes, your purple grapes, and eat them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Frozen
I like
grapes are
grapes.
yummy.
Grapes. Did I ever tell you
I
about
would say I am not a bring one thing person. I don't know if I've brought the same thing twice, but I would say if I did have to have a go-to,
Yeah, bag of chips.
Yeah,
no,
Darren's
it
young.
would be rye bread, which I bought from the store. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't make my own bread. I would like to. I just don't think I can.
Most people.
And I make my own dill dip, but rye bread and dill dip, that's a go-to.
Close. I thought he was getting ready to say something else for some reason. I don't know. That'd be a party favor, I guess.
But it's mostly because I want to sit there and eat rye bread and dill dip, and I don't allow myself to do
You
it.
want to
at
allow
home.
it. Okay. Okay.
I have rules, and that is like the only rule is I can't sit and eat rye bread and dill dip because I don't know if I would eat anything else. It's like my favorite.
Okay. All right. Becca, what's your charcuterie? It's got to be. I go over to Becca's house, and she's got charcuterie going.
Got my own home, I'll do a big charcuterie. But if I'm like bringing something,
Yes.
there's a. I guess my brother showed me this recipe, and I kind of improved upon it. But I am not going to be making. I mean, I can make them, but I'm not going to make meatballs, and because the store bought frozen ones are honestly
No,
great.
those are no good.
They're
No, they're
good.
fantastic,
No,
especially
no,
for
stop.
a party. For a party when there's a lot of people there,
I
you buy
guess.
just a
They're
bag
good
of frozen meatballs, and then I actually do like a
Put the grape
creamy-
jelly in there, too.
No, with a
You can do it with meatballs.
creamy mushroom sauce.
Ooh.
Oh, no. Creamy.
It's
Creamy mushroom.
A
creamy.
little bit
I'm
dribbling down somebody's face. Oh, God. I can't.
And that's somehow worse than like the barbecue sauce dripping down their face.
That's fine. The barbecue sauce is fine.
But if it's creamy.
The smaller the meatball, the better for that kind of thing because you can just
You
pop
don't want the
whole
big
thing
ones.
anymore. Yeah.
Do you make the cream sauce yourself? The creamy
Yeah,
mushroominess?
I do make the cream sauce myself, yes.
Freshly pulled cream sauce.
And from what I've been told, it's the best.
How did you improve upon it? Was he just using a can of Campbell's?
I added
Cheese's Progresso soup instead.
No, I added cream cheese to it. Eddie's
Oh.
sauce was a little thin, and
thin.
I needed some cream cheese added to it to thicken it up a little bit.
A thickening
Can't go
agent.
wrong with cream cheese.
If
Yeah.
you
What
add
type
the
of
right
mushrooms?
amount of Velveeta, I'm going to tell you it's a game changer.
It's not. It's not that type of. It doesn't have any cheese. Not.
We should be
Velveeta.
sponsored by Velveeta. We talk
I know,
about Velveeta.
but
I love Velveeta. I am a Velveeta.
It's weird.
So
I would
Becca,
think-
it's
yeah.
a game changer when you stick it into something like that.
that's
You-
true.
You
Or
don't
when you-
even tell anybody.
The
Cook it, the
consistency would just
sausage,
get
and you make the
extra
ragu.
creamy.
Do you use portobellos, shiitake? What type of
Mushrooms
are
are
you talking
terrible.
Oh, they're the best.
It's
Hen of
just
the woods.
it's whatever. What I mean, whatever they are, that they have at the store. I don't know.
Okay.
That blue container chopped up thin. And then some cream cheese. It's a whole bunch of some like garlic. I don't remember. I have the menu or the recipe somewhere. There's some like garlic that's in it and like
Garlic, onion.
some
Oh,
onion.
oh.
But it's really good. And I was a little bit nervous about making it because I was like, I don't know if people are gonna like this because everybody wants that fucking barbecue. But it was better. Everyone's like, this was way better than the barbecue.
No, they're
I was gonna say, this
expecting the
sounds way better
barbecue,
than-
So you got to change of pace. You were a hit.
Oh yeah.
You were a hit. Okay.
Oh yeah. Everybody loved it. Steve
I
would have
love it.
hated it because it's
Yeah, I would. I wouldn't even tried it. No.
Steve would have just turned his nose up to it. It's
Yeah, I would have had to avoid that.
fried chicken.
I couldn't look directly at it. Yeah.
So you don't like
would
it because it's
any-
creamy or because
From now on, any time that I'm somewhere with Steve, I'm only gonna order stuff that's like extra like juicy, creamy, and I'm just gonna stare him directly in the eyes as I shovel it into my mouth, and it just
Make
drips
sure
down
it
my
runs
face.
down your runs down your face a little.
Just
I'm gonna
tell
give
them
Royce
it's
a big
extra-
old kiss. Come here, honey.
God.
Yeah. Just tell him it's extra moist, and he's all over it.
Yeah, I'm only gonna do stuff now to just disgust Steve because
Yeah.
I can't help it. That's what I do to my friends. I
Next
used to
time
do
you
that
make
with.
a
I used to do that with chicken wings to one of my friends because my whole face would just be covered in hot sauce. It's like, you're disgusting. I'm like, what are you supposed to do? It's like, how do you even eat wings pretty?
Yeah. I'm not the only one who like this. David Chase, when he killed off Carmine Luprazi, the New York boss, he was eating a chicken salad sandwich when he died. He had that shit in his mouth. That's one of those things I can't look at either. Someone eating chicken salad, oh God, it's in their mouth, and he had to feel the same way because that's how he wrote that in the show. And then they're like, you got to get that sandwich stuff out of his mouth, and they're like, no one would do it. Even though he's dying. Yeah. Gross. Yeah. All right. KK, you asked a question. What's your answer?
Well, I was looking for ideas, but I have two.
Okay.
Buffalo chicken dip, which is super easy.
That's
It's
awesome.
always is a hit.
That's a thing these days. Yes, goes over big always.
Oh,
That's-
and it's so easy to make. And then another one is just a brick of cream cheese covered in jalapeno jelly with crackers.
that's an easy one
You
too,
just
because it's always
scoop
popular.
it-
Yeah.
Scoop that right off of there.
But
Yeah.
if you put it on the smoker, put that cream cheese on the smoker for a couple hours at low temp, it's a game changer.
Oh, I bet. I don't have a
There you
smoker, so
You don't have a smoker, all right.
Well, that's step one. Get a smoker. Step two, put 4 pounds of
most
cream
people-
cheese on it and enjoy the rest of your night.
This might be a surprise to you, Jeff, but most people do not have smokers.
Well, they need to.
What?
That's a mistake.
I know.
You
I love
should
it.
have a Traeger or a pellet grill, something
No,
like that.
No.
big green egg. Don't
Well,
those things.
all right, yeah, you just got to get it at a low enough temp, and
I can get it at a low enough temp.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
Just
man, I know how to do it.
Steve, do that. Put a little of your favorite barbecue rub on top of that.
There you go.
It's just
There
a
you
little appetizer while you're waiting for the chicken or the brisket to get done.
I just got a new thing, Jeff. I'm very excited about this for the big green egg. It's not for the big green egg. It has nothing. It's not an accessory or anything like that. But I found these things. They're called bricknicks. Sounds like picnic with a brick. Yeah, it's bricknick. It's
Bricked up.
they're made out of clay, and they open up. It has like 4 little male female things that you close the brick. But you put in there what you want, like your sauce and your meat and whatever. You can even do lasagna in there. You can do bread in there, and then you put that in there, and then boom, you cook it on
Right in there.
on the big green egg. Those things
Well-
are awesome.
Well,
None
it's
of
like a
that
tandoori
sounded like it
cooker.
made sense. I need to Google this.
Bricknick, the bricknick. They're out of Germany.
It's like a tandoori
So it's
cooker. I don't know
bricknick?
what culture that's from. India, maybe.
I don't know. They said it was African influenced.
Little clay pot that you can put whatever you
Yeah.
want, and then you just cook it. Oh
The
my word!
bricknick is, like I said, we just got these, and we're going to use it next Sunday. We're going to experiment with a couple different things. I got some Chinese short ribs, and I don't know. We got some chicken and some shrimp. We're going to try, and then the next time we do it, the week after that, we're going to try lasagna because they're saying you can do an awesome lasagna in there.
Really?
and I'm really
Steve,
excited.
how did the brisket turn out?
We haven't eaten it yet. The wife is down there. I told her to pull that, and we'll be eating that when I sign off here. So
I hope the meat's at 205 when it's pulled,
yeah, it is. So there you go.
or 210 somewhere in there.
Like 205. 205 is the number. 205.
And then you put it in your cooler, and then you can eat it for breakfast tomorrow.
Okay. There you go. There you go. All right. On that note, it's time to drink. What is everyone drinking? Let's start with Kathy. She looks just ready to go.
Okay. I'm going to open up my Old Pepper Rye, my all-star pick.
Okay. Okay, solid. We'll see what happens. Darren, you look ready. What do you got?
I'm going to open up this bottle from my favorite distiller whose family comes from Ireland, Neely Family Distillery. This is 8-Year Air.
Okay.
Nice.
Whoa, I felt like you would have probably taken the lead, but there was a talk over there. So
Too quick about it.
Obviously, Darren pulled out too quick.
Oh, that's horrible. Is Bolton an Irish name?
Nope, we're Welsh. Or that's a Welsh.
Welsh. Not,
Welsh
all
name.
right.
That's.
Okay.
I think that
That's-
one's Welsh. Or
that's why she was talking.
British of some
British.
sort.
It's
British.
British.
It's British.
Is that the sort of name that they have over there?
Hey, governor. Yeah, it is.
You know the Boltons down on
Not
the
Boltons.
There's a whole place called Bolton in England.
Whoa.
I've told Beka
Fuck y'all.
my first ex-wife was a Bolton, but I don't even have a nickname for her. That was so long ago.
First ex-wife. Okay. Very good. I also have a Neely product, so I thought St. Patrick's Day, Royce, very proud Irish heritage. So much so that they say that if you drive around Kentucky, you see those fences that are made from that shale that's sideways. They never put it upright. It's always sideways and stacked. He claims that is from the Irish that came over from Ireland and they were given menial jobs and they were craftsmen and they would build all these fences that you see around. And then every once in a while I would point out to him one that has fallen down and he's like, well, the Irish didn't do that one clearly. So that was, that's not an Irish one. Like, oh, okay, you can tell. He has that sort of eye. He knows when it's done by someone.
It's just
Irish
one of those things when you're Irish. I can relate.
Yeah, I see. I'm not Irish, so I don't know. So, yeah. All right. I've got Bootlegger's Pick. This is a rye, so let's see what we got here. No. KK still has the lead. 2 more competitors to go, though. We're going to see what happens. Let's go with Beka.
I've got some Kentucky Peerless here. This is the, what is this one? Oh, this is the absinthe finish. Oh. Ooh. Didn't even realize we had this sitting on the shelf.
Okay, solid, but not as good as Kathy. So Kathy still has the lead, but Jeff has yet to go.
Well, I'm not Irish at all, but I am Scottish.
Okay.
And I heard all the cool kids are doing.
And he froze.
And he's gone. The
Let's
big
guess
snowstorm
what he's
rolling
doing.
into South Dakota.
It's green. It's this is their foolproof.
The delay on the cork pop was amazing. I got to give it to him there. Jeff wins. I had a 7-second delay on the
What?
Yeah, you froze.
Oh, that's funny. It was good on my end.
I'll pull that video and we'll put it out there. It's
We should. That was perfect.
Amazing feat.
I had to hold. You got to do. It's all about the follow through.
Yeah.
We
had
had
to
to
wait
swing
for it.
through the ball.
Yeah. Your hand was above your head when we finally heard the cork pop, which was great.
Oh, that's
Like
awful.
a second.
Yeah. So Jeff wins.
Oh, last show pour.
Cheers to him. Last show.
Cheers, everyone.
All right. We'll take a quick break, and then when we come back, we're still mailing it in for St. Patrick's Day. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of executive bourbon steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your executive bourbon steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your executive bourbon steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com. And now, back to the show.
This is Katie Proof, and you're listening to the Bourbon Daily.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today is St. Patrick's Day.
Yes, we are. So, we are mailing it in for St. Patrick's Day, and KK said there's something she want to talk about. We'll see where it goes from there, and we'll see what she's got. What do you want to talk about, Kathy?
Well, I'm just surprised we've gotten this far without you doing an Irish impression.
Oh, you little ne'er-do-well. Oh, you little Lassie, you.
Wow.
Oh, KK, you little...
That was her small talk. That's it. That's all we have for the rest of the show.
Yeah, that's it.
Small talk.
That's
Good
the
night,
end of the
everybody.
show.
And you can find
people
me
live
on
for this.
Instagram at KK Kester. No, it's about holidays. So St. Patrick's Day, not a holiday where, traditionally kids aren't off school. It's a holiday.
Right.
It's fun, but it's not. What?
Kids are off school a lot of times for St. Patrick's Day.
Is it because
Maybe
it's spring
because
break?
of spring break.
Yeah.
It's a spring
But
break.
not
It has
because of
nothing
St.
to do with
Patrick's
St.
Day.
Patrick's Day.
You're 100% right. But when I was a kid, I used to say I got
You see how
a week
smart
off
ass he
for
was
my
about
birthday
it?
every year because it worked out that way.
Excuse me, like a lot of kids are off for spring break.
A lot of
for St.
kids.
Patrick's
There's
Day, yeah.
so many kids off for spring break or for St. Patrick's Day.
It's
So
a
many
big
kids.
day off for a lot
It's
of
like
kids.
a big day off for kids. I
Yeah?
mean, come on, Kathy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
My
Darren.
God. Yeah.
So
I'm just saying I never went to school once on my birthday, and that was because it was always on spring break, which is the day after St. Patrick's Day.
But okay, you weren't off. The schools weren't off because it was your birthday either. By the way, it was because
Yeah, well,
it's
that's what I
spring break.
said.
Yeah, it's spring break. So
I
yeah.
never once went to school on my birthday
because it was so
because
born
it was
in
a
July.
national holiday.
like the
that-
Lindbergh district, like
Everyone decided-
We're
totally-
giving Darren
They should-
McNew's
Maybe
accent
they are.
now, which is
Right.
really
I know.
funny.
I
and
like ranch. Don't lump me in
spring
with her.
break is like my birthday. Sorry,
I get the break because of my birthday.
Ah.
That is also the most McNew thing I've ever said. I'm realizing that now that you've changed the accent. It is the most McNew thing ever.
Well, at least you realize it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
You're
step one
aware.
of recovery. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first
Step
step.
one.
I have a problem. I sound too
Knowing
much
the
like
issue.
McNew. Got it.
Right. Okay, Kathy, you were derailed there. You were getting ready to ask something. or
That's
talk
okay.
to
We're
us.
mailing it in. I expect that.
Oh, she didn't even ask a question yet?
No, she didn't
No.
get to it. Yeah, Darren. Yeah,
Oh, shit.
yeah, jumped in and took it over.
I did.
You get to either invent a holiday
Okay.
or you pick a day that should be recognized as a day where banks close, kids are off school.
Okay. I have a strong opinion on this.
I knew you would.
I have a very strong opinion on a national holiday that should be all businesses are closed. And I don't even like this anymore, but the day after the Super Bowl. I think it's a big enough event. We need to just recognize that most people are at parties. I famously no longer like the NFL. I don't support the NFL, don't watch the NFL, including the Super Bowl. I don't watch any of that, but I do recognize that there are a lot of people. And I used to be one that would have Super Bowl parties, and I get it. The next day after that sucked. And we're not doing anything at work anyway. You're half-assed out
You're
of it.
mailing
Talking
it
about the
in.
game. You're mailing it in.
Look at Steve just going full professional and taking a serious approach on a mail it in show.
Yeah.
I just really think that this needs to be in the legislature.
If I were president,
If
I
I
would
were-
do
I would
President of the United
my first
States.
decree,
Executive order. I would
my
just
first
put out- yeah.
executive order the day after the Super Bowl.
It'd be a holiday, and everybody would love me because they'd be like, you know what, we are at parties and stuff. We don't.
The Super Bowl really should be on a Saturday. I'm
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
I'm 100% on board with that.
Right.
I have two of them that should be, and it's the day after Thanksgiving, the 20, whatever day it is, and the day right after Christmas.
Yeah.
Both those days should be off as well.
Most businesses have started to kind of, especially the day after Thanksgiving, I've noticed. Most businesses anymore.
Yeah, but it's like so insane. Like you go like, oh, I've got Thursday off, then I have to work Friday, and then I'm off again on no one is working on that Friday.
Right.
So wait a minute, Beka.
Or not. No one is fucking. There is zero. You are wasting money on that day.
Retail
Beka,
is working.
wait a minute.
Retail's doing fine. Yeah.
The day after Thanksgiving. So my company does not. We've had that question many times, and we choose to do Veterans Day. We're one of the few that will still shut down for Veterans Day. But personally, for me, the day after Thanksgiving, I host Thanksgiving,
Okay.
and so, but I got a bunch of people here, and I hate people. So I need to go back to work at least for half a day just to get a little break. The artist hates it. She says, "You're what? You're leaving?" Yeah, I'm going to work.
Out of work.
So if that day was off, I don't have a play anymore. I got to be home
With family in? Yeah.
Yeah, with family. And so I am voting no on the day after Thanksgiving just because of
Well,
that.
unfortunately, I'm the president, and I made the executive order, and you
Executive
don't
order.
have a say.
Nothing you can do. Nothing you can do.
I'm gonna also give the most McNew answer ever again,
go.
which is kind of troublesome.
Well,
doing
Jeff
it
said he had
twice.
2. I guess we'll come back to the other one, Jeff.
No, we can go back to Jeff. I was just trying to get us back on topic. My bad.
Okay. Jeff, what's... or was it
know if
Beka
I
that
have-
said she had to? Or was
I
it
don't know
Beka
if I
said
have-
she had to?
No,
No,
I,
Beka.
I said the day after Thanksgiving
It
and
was
the day
Beka.
after Christmas.
Oh.
So the 26th of December, just
Gotcha.
because I feel like it's so, like, you need to decompress from your family on the 26th.
Yeah.
Like,
Your
and also,
travel
like, people
day.
are trying to drive home. People are trying to just, like, if they live in the same town, they just, like, need to go home and rot on the couch for a while because they had so much family time on the 25th. I mean, it's like, it's a mental health day, really, is what the 26th is.
Okay.
That's fair.
I get that.
What if Christmas is on a Wednesday? Do they get the Friday off then too, or is it Wednesday,
Oh
Thursday?
yeah.
You got to go back
Becca's
to Friday.
president.
I'm president.
I think you need to add that to your executive
Actually,
order. If it's on a
here
Wednesday,
is my actual executive order.
okay,
is
let's hear it.
Thanksgiving is always like this weird thing they did this last one where
Well,
like
it sucked. Yeah, no.
fuck was that? It was the 4th Friday, Thursday.
It's always the fourth Thursday.
always the last.
No, it
It's
should be
always
the third. It should be the third.
It is always the 3rd. They changed it to the 4th because of the way that the year worked.
No.
That's
It's always
why.
the fourth.
Look
No,
it up. It is not always the 4th. It's always the 3rd.
Always
Look it
the
up
fourth.
right now.
I'm
Becca,
looking it up.
Look it up.
I'm looking it up.
you've never been wrong. Except I'm going to tell you, it's always been the fourth.
It's never, Steve.
I just feel like it was way too late this year.
It is
sucked.
always the 3rd Thursday of
Fourth.
November, except for this last year because of the way that our like calendar worked out.
No, always the fourth Thursday.
Well, I
they
guess
need to
that
move it to the
I'll
3rd.
change it as an as the
executive
president.
order.
It's always going to be the 3rd Thursday.
Third Thursday's
of
fine.
November, and Christmas is always going to be on Friday. The last Friday of, the second to last Friday.
So Christmas is going to move?
Christmas is not going to be on the 25th. It is always
Wait a
going to
minute.
be on
You're
the
changing
Friday.
somebody's birthday.
I don't give a fuck. No one actually knows what the birthday is. They're making that up.
This might be a PR nightmare, but
I don't care.
Oh my word!
Ms.
It is
President,
always
this might
going to
be a
be
PR nightmare.
on the third, or I guess whatever it is, like the second to last
I think
Friday.
you'd be better off going with my plan. If it's on a Wednesday, you get 3 days. Every other time, you get 2 days.
It's not going to change. It's always going to be on the exact same one. So then you always have the extra days off. It coincides, like everything works out.
Okay.
I have bad news.
Is it always on the 4th?
So it's
Since
Always.
1941.
Yeah.
Was it on the 4th? Well, why was this year was weird though?
It was
I
just
don't
late
know.
this year.
sometimes there's 5 Thursdays in the month.
Maybe
and
that's what it was.
seems earlier. It
Yeah,
seems
because my
earlier
mom's
than-
birthday is the 21st of November, and sometimes her birthday falls on Thanksgiving.
But
And
I
mine
still
is
think
the-
it needs to be
It's
the
the
third. It needs to
It
be
was
the
like
third
the
Thursday.
26th. It was like the 28th this year, wasn't it?
My birthday's the 28th, so I get the birthday and Thanksgiving thing once in a while. But
I hate it. I hate.
Yeah, it was
And
the
it's bad-
28th this year.
Yeah,
it's bad
that
for
was
the
my
economy
birthday.
too. because people don't start shopping until after Thanksgiving. If
So
it was
Steve
earlier in the
would
month,
like
It was as
Thanksgiving
late
to be
as-
moved up to the
I do.
first Thursday of November.
Yeah, it
And
was
the
as
year
late as it could
before,
be.
It's actually
it was the
tomorrow, Thanksgiving.
23rd.
Or tomorrow. He would like Thanksgiving to be the day after St. Patrick's Day.
Yes, yeah, that's Thanksgiving.
Yeah, the
So-
years.
Also known as my birthday.
St. Patrick's Day, Thanksgiving.
Yeah, the years before, the 2 years
Shopping.
before this, it was on like the 23rd and the 24th of November.
Yeah.
And this past year was the 28th of November.
Oh, trust
as
me,
late as
I
it can
never
be.
want to tell you that you're wrong, Becca.
I understand that.
But
There's no wrong. It's all just opinion, except when there's fact.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Well,
Can't
it
argue.
sucks. It needs to be the third.
I was
Thursday.
wrong.
I
Someone
think it
needs to
should be
look
the
at that.
second, but
But it should never go that far into
That's
the
too.
month.
That's too late in the month. Yeah.
28th is late, but that's my birthday, so let's just drink up.
No,
It was a good birthday.
I don't like that. I also, again, we're not political. We're not going to comment on any political stuff. But I did see because he's been doing a lot of executive orders. Someone asked Trump if he's going to change daylight savings, and he said
He's
no.
not.
He's not. He said that's like a 50-50 thing. Like half the people want it and half don't. I
dumb-
disagree with that. I
Earlier
think
you did.
it's not
How
50-50.
dumb is daylight savings?
I
Okay, so
know.
this today is we're recording this on the day after daylight savings kicked in, right?
Mhm.
First day. If we want more daylight, just start your day frickin' earlier.
Also,
You don't need a law to tell you what time to wake up. But
No, but if
we
you want to
keep-
get on a plane with the other passengers, you kind of have to agree on a time.
well, you do. But I'm just saying.
have you been to
I'm all
Indiana?
for
They don't
it.
agree.
I'm all for like, let's just leave it now. Let's never
Well, when
change the clock.
when they say that daylight savings saves on energy and all that bullshit, just get up earlier, go to work earlier, get home earlier, and have all kinds of daylight. It drives me nuts. And I'm
it
getting
doesn't
the
drive me
older
nuts. I disagree with Jeff here. I think they just need to. Well, the time we're on now, daylight savings, that needs to be the time.
Yep.
Yes.
As I came up here at 5 o'clock and then looked
But
out,
why?
it was still
Not
light.
everyone can just go to work earlier, Jeff.
because we're
Right.
all just used to starting work at whenever we do.
No,
Don't
my boss
change
tells
the
me
time.
when I have to be at work.
Don't
Yeah,
There's
change
change,
set
time.
hours of
Change the time because
Don't change the
unfortunately
time twice
we
a
live
year.
in a society, Jeff. We can't just come and go to everything we please.
Society-
We live in a society, Jeff.
Jeff, it's
Steve,
a society. You're
It's not
just
South
living in
Dakota.
chaos.
We live in a society.
You're Lord of the Flies right now. You're like, we do whatever we want, whenever we want, and that's not how life works.
Sam
Jeff.
and Eric, Lord of the Flies. Society is made up of people, and I'm in HR, but I don't like people. They're just people are silly.
Oh, that's such a gentle way to put it.
Yeah, I had a
People
stern,
are
I had a stern look.
dumbasses.
I had a stern look.
And that
It's
still is a very gentle way to put it.
changing time. Changing time is just stupid.
Well, I don't want to. I agree with that. It is stupid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But leave it on
let's
this
just-
one.
Arizona
choose.
already doesn't do it.
right?
yeah, they don't do
There's
it.
counties that don't do it.
And there's counties in like Indiana that don't do it.
The greatest state of Hawaii doesn't do it.
Oh, yeah.
Never been to Hawaii.
Oh, it's nice.
You're missing
It
out.
is nice. It is nice.
It's balmy,
right.
Jeff. It's balmy.
Balmy, it's over balmy. I think Hawaii's over balmy.
I don't know. I
Having
don't know
never
about
been
that. I think
there,
it's okay.
I don't know that you can say that.
But I left South Dakota this morning, and there was a chilly breeze. I got home. There's no heater on in the smoke shack tonight.
No, it's nice right now. Yeah, weather's
That
definitely.
Sasquatch is keeping you warm, huh?
There is no heater going on. I got a Sasquatch and a raccoon keeping me warm.
There you go.
That's creepy for the listeners.
I know.
For the listeners.
It's a little
I know.
interesting to say the least.
But there is okay. I haven't given my holiday yet, and you guys all took like real ones, so I got to
think
make
that
up one.
Okay.
Steve
So why don't-
and Becca are the only ones that have said anything so far.
Oh, geez, I'm way ahead of myself.
Well,
But
go
why
ahead.
don't we have a national barbecue day?
there probably is.
Okay.
We-
What
there
day?
was,
It's
it probably
lumped in
is,
with the
but-
4th of July. I
What
get
day
it.
is the
No,
year?
no, that's
That day.
grilling, Darren. That's grilling. There's way different. That's burgers
My
and
bad.
hot dogs and
Right.
No, barbecue's different.
National Barbecue Day is May 16th.
There you go, Jeff.
Really?
So
But we
what
should
he's
turn that
saying,
into a
though,
holiday
Yeah, Jeff,
then.
how did you celebrate last year, May 16th?
May 16th last year, I think I probably was working my ass off like I always do.
But
We should.
what
We
this
should.
means is that May 16th, all the schools close, the banks close. It's like
Yeah.
a national holiday.
Yeah, because barbecue is an American food. No one else did it. I want to know what Darren's drinking right out of the bottle because that's kind of my normal.
Water.
Water.
Oh, I thought maybe he was getting a tug on something.
Lame.
Neely
There's
Family
lame.
Distillery Rye.
Yeah. So barbecue, national barbecue. What other food is strictly American?
Doritos.
Doritos. God, they
Flamin'
go
Hot
so
Cheetos.
they go so well. They go so
Flamin'
well
Hot
with barbecue.
Cheetos. Can't find those anywhere else.
This is true.
And string cheese.
String cheese, yes.
Velveeta. Surely we're the only ones.
Oh,
that
yeah.
use, like,
Oh,
Velveeta
yeah.
I'm
and
telling you, if
American
we have a
cheese,
national
right?
barbecue day,
May
It'd be
15th.
nice. It'd be nice.
National Velveeta Day.
Yeah. To
Here's
dedicate
what I
a
like
holiday.
about May 15th being a day that we get off. It is
hey now.
May
It's-
16th.
beautiful. Usually there's beautiful weather.
I'm going to
May
get off on
15th.
May 15th.
God, I
May
want to get
15th
off
is
on
You
this
off
today.
celebrate your holiday the way you want to celebrate it. I'm going to celebrate my holiday the way I want to celebrate it. May 15th is usually beautiful weather.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
It's in between. We haven't had Memorial Day yet.
Right. Which is the kickoff to summer, by the way, even though the calendar tells us that's not till June 20th or 21st.
20th, that's
whatever.
silly.
We
That's
have
bull.
lived through February. We
Ugh.
have imbibed
I hate it.
in
What a dumb month.
right.
Well,
Only the
lot of
best
good
people are
birthdays.
born in February.
That's the good month to be born in, but that's the only good. The birthdays of February are awesome, but the rest of it
It's
sucks.
the only thing that makes the month worthwhile, or the birthday.
It's just
It's
the
the people
lamest
of
month
February.
ever.
Good thing about February birthdays is everyone's going to come to your party because they don't have anything better to do.
Exactly.
There's
And we've
nothing else going
provided
on.
some excitement in your life during a time when it sucks.
Right.
We were born in a time
Right.
where you're like, I got nothing going on. Hey, I'm born. Hey, I'm a new guy. Would you like to meet little Stevie? Yeah, that'd be cool. We got nothing else going on. Yeah, we did that for you guys. Kathy did it too.
Yeah.
My kid did that. Yeah.
Yep.
February birthdays. They're the
great
There's
people born
nothing
in
wrong with
February.
February birthdays. February itself is just
Right.
it's just a dumb month.
It is.
Well, that's why we have the birthdays there, so that
And
you
it
can
has the
celebrate
dumbest holiday.
What's the dumbest holiday?
Valentine's Day.
Oh,
Oh, that's I hate it.
I hate Valentine's
I hate it.
Day too.
There-
It is
there's
terrible.
nothing redeeming about Valentine's Day.
Right. Yeah.
No.
Dedicated to love.
The Hallmark
My ass.
holiday.
Yeah.
They don't even have movies. They don't have Valentine's Day movies on the Hallmark
There's
Channel.
actually a movie called Valentine's Day.
Well, yeah, but that wasn't on the Hallmark Channel. That went to
Right.
the theater.
Yeah, that was a big screen release. Yeah.
Yeah, that was real.
That was real.
It
Okay.
was all about how dumb Valentine's Day is.
KK, you were saying something. I don't know.
I don't remember. We were talking about holidays.
Did you guys all give your holidays?
I don't
yet?
think Darren went.
Yeah, I haven't gone yet.
What's your holiday?
Again, in the most McNew fashion, I think two things need to happen. Halloween always needs to be on a Friday or Saturday. We can take our pick there.
I'm all right
And
with that.
I think kids should not have to go to school on Halloween if it's on a Friday. I
But
think,
that's when they have parties and get to wear their costumes and they parade
but they can do it
down
the day
hall.
before, and then they have a whole day for an exciting holiday as a kid that you only get to experience like 12 times before you grow out of it. And it's a cool holiday.
It should always be on that Friday.
It
Yeah.
should
So
be a
what-
Friday.
I agree with the Friday, but what was when you had a Halloween party? What was the best food someone brought to that?
Candy corn.
No, Well,
Apples.
maybe.
Caramel apples.
no. How about that cinnamon bread
Barbecue?
that rolled up cinnamon crimp bread with cheese whiz and sliced olives?
What the fuck?
It's the most-
Cinnamon bread with cheese whiz and sliced
This is
olives.
such
What
a
the?
Yes.
Peter Black olives.
That's the
Black
most
olives.
Midwestern thing I've ever heard.
No, that's
That's the
terrible.
Before I
most.
judge
Actually,
you,
no, sorry.
green or
That's the
black
most
olives?
Minnesota thing I've ever heard.
Steve, I went. Steve, someone brought that to my step grandpa's funeral, and I thought that was a score. Someone brought
That's a score. No, it
Cinnamon-
sounds terrible.
Cinnamon
Cinnamon
bread with
crisp.
what?
Nothing in that belongs together.
cinnamon crimp bread, so it's a little roll like a French bread, but it's rolled up with cinnamon. Okay, so that's a little loaf of cinnamon bread. You slice it thin, and you put some cheese whiz and some sliced green olives on it. It
that
is the
is
coolest
so
treat ever.
Minnesota.
It's
Very
I'm
Minnesota.
down
And
to
that's
try
some
it.
cream of
Oh,
mushroom
Minnesota.
soup too.
Let
That's what
let
you're
me just put a disclaimer out there. This is not something I've ever had in North Dakota.
what?
A Minnesota thing.
It's stopped at the border.
Yeah.
Okay, can you
Yeah.
get cinnamon crimp bread where you live?
I've never had it.
I feel like you just take
We
a
don't have
cake
that in
of
St.
cinnamon
Louis.
rolls, and instead of pulling each roll out, you just lay it down flat.
Well, it's a
then you
loaf
eat it
that
with
looks
your
like
chili.
French bread.
But I've never seen that at a bakery here, like cinnamon crimp bread. I've never seen that in St. Louis area. No.
All
Minnesota.
right, that's fair.
Minnesota.
Minnesota. So, Jeff,
Minnesota,
this
we have our
leads
problems. We have our
that
problems
me
here in
to
Minnesota.
That's one of them.
my mom's favorite grilled cheese recipe. She takes cinnamon
Toasted
raisin
cheese.
bread
Okay.
and makes
Not a
a
good
grilled
start.
cheese,
Okay.
and then she puts a big fat slab of onion
Oh my God.
Oh,
and a
the
tomato
onion.
on it.
I could see that working.
It goes
So I
back
know
to the old
tomato
people.
is a big
Yeah.
thing.
Well, tomatoes.
I know you. So once on the Bourbon Daily, there was talk about the best grilled cheese you've ever had.
Okay.
So take some English muffin bread.
Okay. Which is just an English muffin.
Yeah.
It's English muffin,
Very
but it's
chewy.
a bread, so it's sliced. But you
Okay.
load it up with a bunch of different cheeses. But you put some cheese on the outside, so you get a little
Taco
cheese
Bell
crisp
style.
Oh,
on the
that's called a
outside.
skirt.
I didn't know that.
I saw it on a cooking show.
Okay.
It is fabulous. You get
Right.
this crispy cheese on the outside and all this melty cheese on the inside.
Yeah.
It's sweet potato pie. Let me tell you.
No,
I'll tell you what does a fantastic job with that sort of sandwich is a sandwich press. It's the exact same ingredients, and you put it in a sandwich press and close that thing and cook it like it's like a totally different experience.
There's something about having heat on both sides at the same time.
Yeah, I don't know what
Is
that
it
is. But
pressing the butter deeper into the bread? you
I don't
think?
know. Yeah, it's just good. Yeah, it's better. It's a better way of life. Yeah,
the best toasted cheese recipe, in my opinion.
yeah.
You can have your own
Cheese
opinion.
or grilled cheese?
In St. Louis, we call it toasted cheese, but
Steve calls it toasted
That's
cheese.
not
I mean,
annoying.
it's a St. Louis thing.
That's so annoying.
I know. It's
so
grilled
toasted
cheese
cheese / grilled cheese is I don't use butter at all. I
What?
use
Oh, you use
What the
mayonnaise?
fuck?
Well,
Are
I
you
hope
a
you use
mayonnaise
mayo.
person?
Use what?
it works basically the same, and I
Right.
like the flavor.
What
of
did
it.
you're using what?
Olive oil, and so first
That's
off,
lame.
No.
you start off by making garlic bread.
First of all, you should
And so
not
you take
put olive
olive oil-
to heat because you ruin olive oil when
You
you
ruined it.
Not with the
It's
with the
rude.
high heat of a sandwich. It's tough.
Well, you
Mayo
go
is
slow and
okay.
slow.
I'm okay if someone says they use mayo.
It
No.
takes me 45 minutes to make a grilled cheese. I might not be doing it the easiest way possible.
It takes you 45 minutes.
What the
I
fuck?
do it
I
on a
love
very
that
low
eating
heat.
a fucking pomegranate, you're like, I gotta eat it now. But eating a fucking grilled cheese, you're like, I could totally take at least 45 minutes to
It should
eat
take
my
no more
actual
than
dinner.
12.
Pomegranate is a snack. It's okay for it to take a while. But a fucking grilled cheese, not a toasted cheese, weirdos, shouldn't take 45 minutes. A grilled cheese
Toasted
should take
cheese.
maybe 5 to 7 minutes.
12 if you do it my way. 12
12,
tops.
I'll accept 12 from Jeff.
7 to 12 minutes tops.
Sure, 7 to 12 if you're being weird and doing a bunch of weird stuff to it. Fine.
Yeah, weird stuff.
well,
Probably
he's
good, but
using
tasty
a
things.
smoker.
I'll deal with that. But 45 minutes is unfucking acceptable. What are you doing, Darren?
So
I
it
know.
might not be actually 45 minutes. That might be a little bit longer, but it's not a
What else
fast
are you
process.
doing?
So olive oil on the sandwich, but you don't want to mess up the olive oil, so you have to keep it at a low heat. I know that.
Okay,
And then
go
you
on.
put garlic powder, because I don't keep fresh garlic around, or I would do that on the bread.
You should keep fresh garlic, by the way.
on
Just
the
keep
there's
going.
nothing-
Let's
there's
just
nothing-
listen.
on the inside,
Let's
Nothing
listen and
wrong
let's
with a little
judge.
garlic powder.
On the outside.
on the grill side.
Yep, on the grill side.
Okay.
And then I keep it at like little bit of heat. And I put a cover on top of it, and I put 3 different types of cheese. And I top the top piece only with oregano, just to spice it up. And then the heat that gathers with the lid on it cooks the cheese eventually. It takes a little bit.
Well,
I've done
Do
it.
you leave
Is
both
there any
slabs
crisp?
open?
No,
Where's
I
the
do
crisp?
it all sandwich. I just make a sandwich inside my pan, and then that's why you got to give it time to melt together to when you go to flip it. Otherwise, it's very hard to flip if it's not melted together yet.
I'm with you with that, Darren. You
What
gotta.
kind of cheese are you putting on there? Are you slicing this cheese?
Yeah, usually a couple slices of Gouda because Gouda's good. A couple slices of cheddar, and then you have to have 1 American cheese slice.
Always.
Yeah,
Darren?
it makes.
Darren, shred your cheese and try it. It'll be a life changer.
Okay.
There you go. There you go.
Bread.
So my best friend,
Dick Gazinia?
Dick Gazinia. His name is Dick Gazinia. He thought a grilled cheese was you put the bread in the toaster,
Toasted cheese, actually.
and you unwrap the American or Velveeta. You unwrap it, and then you slap it together.
He did
Out
a
of the
toaster,
frickin'
a toaster version? No, that's terrible.
Yeah, that's
That's
I
called
just
a
thought-
budget
That doesn't give you
That's
enough.
the most atrocious thing I've ever
That
heard.
doesn't
was-
give you enough melting of the cheese.
No, there's no melting
It's
of the
just a
cheese.
cheese
And there's
sandwich,
no
but it's
butter.
better than
Okay.
He
raw
thought-
bread.
He
Hold
thought
on.
that's how you make a grilled cheese within the toaster.
Okay.
He's
I'm
from
sorry, you're my
Minnesota.
best friend, but you are, I could say something politically incorrect, but I'm going to say you're not very intelligent at the moment.
There you go.
Also, one of to me the main thing about grilled cheese, regardless of how all
Toasted
you
cheese.
weirdos make it,
Toasted cheese.
whatever bullshit you want to say right now, the biggest thing about a grilled cheese
Toasted.
is squishing it.
Uh-huh.
You have to squish the bread. You don't
So
squish
you
the
need-
bread.
well,
cannot
you
be
need to make
it
sure the
cannot be fluffy bread when you are. Fluffy bread is like the
Fluffy
opposite
bread's
of-
bad.
You always
No, you
squish after
want-
the
it's
first flip,
toasted.
is what I do.
There's got to be a crunch and a
It
melty
has a
factor.
crunch when you squish it down though. It gets it's just thinner and it's like crispier that way.
Okay.
Yeah, you need the crisp and you need the melty gooiness.
people that like if you order, which I don't do this, but I've done it before in the past until I realized that that's a dumb thing to do. When you order it in like a restaurant, which is dumb, they like bring you this like fucking thick 2 slices of bread, and you're like, here's your grilled cheese. What is this?
Right.
This is just it's disgusting. Fluffy bread on it, like it's fluffy when you start, but you squish it down, and it
Squish
gets
it
all,
down.
all the butter is like squished into it, and it gets like nice and like that a little bit of a like just like I don't know, like a little
There's
shell on it
nothing but,
almost.
like,
You need some
cheese
Becca.
and
When you're in North
crisp.
Dakota, Becca, go to Space Alien and get the grilled cheese.
I bet they make a good one there.
They do
That makes
it,
sense.
and then you get French fries with spicy ketchup. It's
Yeah.
It's good.
yeah.
It's living.
Space Alien. Space Alien.
That's living right there. Yeah.
So, at what point does a grilled cheese become not a grilled cheese anymore? How many ingredients can you add before you lose it?
Well, if you put a slice of tomato on it, you're just
That's not
dumb.
a grilled. Yeah, I think you can add a meat. You can add.
So a hamburger patty.
no.
That's
Smash
a
patty.
patty
no,
melt.
you can
That's
not
a
put a
burger. That's
hamburger
a
patty.
cheeseburger.
You can put
And
a
it
you can put
can't
a
be a
deli
Cuban.
meat.
Yeah.
Deli meat. Okay.
Deli meat. You can add in a thing like a jalapeno slices or a pickle slices to it.
Ooh, pickle slices. I like that
But
idea.
you cannot add mayo to it, as in like on the inside of it. I understand on the outside for the grill.
On the outside's okay.
I
on
actually
the
like
inside-
tomato on my grilled cheese. So
Oh, god damn.
It's a grilled cheese with tomato at that point.
yes, I like tomato on my grilled cheese.
That's an old
Well, as
person.
long as it's crispy on the
You ever
outside
put
and
pickles on
ooey
it?
gooey on the
No.
inside.
No pickles on a grilled cheese. No.
You
No
need
one for
ooey
pickles?
gooey.
Oh.
Steve loves sweet pickles on a grilled cheese sandwich.
No.
Yeah.
As long as it's
What
ooey
about
gooey.
pickles that are sweet and hot?
No. It's bad. I do like
Dill
dill
pickles are the way to go.
I like dill pickles.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to have them on my toasted cheese.
No,
What about
but
a pickle
tomatoes,
spear
that's-
next to your toasted cheese? Is that acceptable?
Dill pickle?
A little bit of crunch.
Maybe, yeah.
Well, something's got to cut through all that fat of the cheese, so that can be on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On
Did
the
you know
side.
with the sandwich press, you can put the butter on the inside and it'll pull through with the
Get
sandwich press?
out.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. You don't butter it on the outside. You butter it on the inside. Put your cheese on there, and it'll pull through regular toasted
You got to
cheese.
have some thin bread at that point.
No, you don't. You'd be surprised.
What?
You have a sandwich press? It works, man. I saw that. I was
The
watching on
bougie
the food,
people call them paninis.
I was watching it on the Food Channel. There's a New York place that just sells like grilled cheese sandwiches, and that's how they did it. They're like, the secret is you put the butter on the inside and it pulls through because of the heat and the pressure on there. That butter is going to pull all the way through there. It doesn't
As
matter.
long as you get a great toast on the outside,
Yeah,
awesome.
it's toast and it's crispy. Yeah, so try that. Butter on the inside. It works. It's really good.
Crispy.
There you go. That's
Crispy
it.
and gooey.
That's a tip for you on St. Patrick's Day. That's my St. Patrick's Day gift to you. They say
they
you don't
make
get a
cheese?
gift on St. Patrick's Day. There you go. That's a pot of gold right there.
Do they make cheese in Ireland?
Oh yeah, with Guinness in there and stuff like that. You never saw
Sure.
that? Yeah.
I imagine they have a lot of goat cheese and sheep's cheese.
Oh, don't you know? Oh,
Oh, boy.
oh, Jeff. Oh, you little ne'er-do-well. Thinking we don't have cheese. Oh,
And with that,
I'm from
I haven't
Scotland.
given my holiday.
what's your holiday? We've moved on, but let's go back. Let's rewind and go back for Kathy.
Thank you.
And then we'll
Go
come
ahead.
back to grilled cheeses.
I have two.
Jesus
Repeal
Christ.
Day.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good one. I can't
think-
disagree with that.
I think the
I
children
don't-
should be off from school so they can learn more about Repeal Day.
And drinking, sure.
I feel like we want the children in school though. And just adults don't have to do anything, and so
Yeah,
that
exactly.
we can go out and party, right? Isn't that?
yeah, if the kids are off, then the parents have to be home from work.
Yeah.
Oh,
Parents
shit.
have to
I
watch
didn't think
kids.
that through.
So remember the act. What's the name of the act that was prohibition?
What's the name of the guy?
21st?
Volstead.
Volstead Act, yeah.
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 That dude was from Minnesota.
Of
course he
course.
was.
Well, we
Of
hate
course.
him.
I know.
He probably ate olives and cinnamon swirl bread.
He might have with a little cheese whiz. Frickin' Volstead, Granite Falls, Minnesota.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
That's a little known fact.
Little known fact. All right. KK, you said you have another one. What's your
Yeah,
other one?
the second one is the second Tuesday or the first Tuesday in November when we vote.
Vote
Yeah.
day should be.
Vote day should be.
That's probably a good idea just to encourage people to get out and be part of the process.
We want everyone to speak.
yes.
Exactly. So let's put some oomph behind it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Vote.
Vote. Oh, don't you know?
Don't
Oh,
know.
vote.
On that
I'm
note,
Scottish, so I don't care about frickin' Ireland.
right, right, yeah. No, what's your favorite Scottish holiday?
Name one.
Heck, if I know, this is my paternal grandmother was a Wood, and Wood is a very common name in Scotland.
Okay,
Or
Scotch
your
eggs.
parents' house.
Scotch eggs are the best thing to come out of Scotland. Not the
Scotch
whiskey,
eggs are
Scotch
awesome when
No,
they're done well.
Scotch tape's the best thing to come out of
Scotch,
Scotland.
Scotch
Oh, he's got a good
Scotch
argument.
tape solid. Is solid.
I'm pretty sure it's not from Scotland, is
And
it?
there is
a
nobody
Minnesota
talking
thing.
about
Yeah,
Scotch
Scotch
whiskey
tape.
right now.
Yeah, it's a Minnesota thing. So
No,
I mean, do we want to talk about Scotch whiskey? I mean,
Nope,
we can.
we don't.
no, it's
Okay.
terrible.
I'm embarrassed I mentioned it.
Yeah. All right, we'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people kind of stare, and it'll start with you.
You can find me on Instagram at the Bourbon Adventures.
All right, Jeff.
I'm going to be at every restaurant looking for an Irish egg, and I'm going to be available for everyone on Instagram, Facebook, and the Cigar Dojo. Jeff and Dreezy, 2 I's and 2 Z's.
KK.
You can find me on Instagram at KKCaststrength.
Miss Beka Sue.
You can find me on Twitter and on Instagram at Miss Beka Sue, 1K, no C's.
All right, for me, I'm an easy guy to find. I'm at Steve Akeley, Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We've also got a company website, that thing's abvnetwork.com. Check it out. Everything that we do is out there. Also, come by and see us, the ABV Barrel Shop, the place where you can try before you buy, the place that has a lot of cool things going on, the place that invented the liquor store as a hangout, not a place where it's just transactional. So come by and see us, abvbarrelshop.com, the OGs of hanging out at the liquor store.
Transactional. What a waste of time. Let's hang
Exactly.
out.
Exactly. We created a hangout. Miss Beka Sue, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I just like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review that includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. If you like what we're doing with you, please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
Great job today, gang. For audience, we have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Peace. Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.